If you're waking up tired, gaining belly fat, struggling to lose weight and to build muscle, even though you're working out and eating clean, then let me tell you, it might be your sleep. And please, before you click off this video and go and try to find the best supplement or the best workout for a six-pack, please watch until the end, because this might be the only video that you need to watch in order for you to understand what's happening inside your body and how we're going to finally fix that issue so that you finally lose fat and build muscle and achieve the body and the health that you want. And let me be honest with you, I seriously believe that this is one of the only videos that you need to watch in order not only to lose fat and to build muscle, but to actually gain 10, 15, 20 quality years in your life, not just for yourself, but even for your loved ones. So please spread the word, because this is one of the most underrated topics out there, and for sure the most important one that we need to cover. And today you will understand why sleep is so important, how you can improve sleep, and some of the mistakes that you're probably making on a daily basis that are not enabling you to sleep. Because I see this over and over. People are worried with workouts, they're working out 5-6 days a week, doing CrossFit, HIIT classes, cycling, running on 6 hours sleep, 5 hours and a half sleep, constantly stressed, or even overeating because they have huge cravings, because they are doing a lot of high intensity classes, because they're stressed, because they have cravings. So today, if you apply these 5 steps that I'm going to tell you, you're going to be able to fix that and finally see your body changing and your health improving. Now, why is sleep so important? So I want you to imagine something. Imagine a pyramid. How do you build a pyramid? Do you start from the top or from the bottom? You start from the bottom, right? So that's exactly why you need to fix your sleep, because if your sleep is messed up, everything will be messed up. Your hormones will be upside down, you're not going to burn fat, you're not going to build muscle, you're going to increase inflammation, you're going to be bloated, bags under your eyes, like you're going to have joint pain, mood disorders, more likelihood of depression, anxiety, everything. So the number one thing that you need to address in order for you to gain 10, 15, 20 qualities in your life is understanding sleep, how to improve sleep, and what happens in sleep. So one thing that you need to understand is that sleep controls all your hormones. It's during sleep that your body is restoring itself. And for the sake of this video, we're going to talk about mainly 3 hormones. So testosterone, cortisol, and insulin. What happens for you to achieve the body and the health that you want? What do you want? You want more testosterone, less cortisol, and less insulin. More testosterone to have more energy, more lean muscle, more libido. Less insulin so that you're burning more fat, and less cortisol so that you have as well less fat accumulation, so that you're more relaxed and less stressed overall. And the problem with lack of sleep, overall 5 hours, 6 hours sleep, 6 hours and a half. So if you're constantly sleep deprived, you're messing up all these 3 hormones. So these 3 hormones that I told you, testosterone, cortisol, and insulin, they will be upside down. So testosterone will be low, which will therefore lead to less muscle, to less libido, to less energy. Cortisol will be up, which is a stress hormone. That means you're going to have more stress in your body, more inflammation. You're going to have what we call the cortisol belly. That's why I always tell that belly fat is not always related to calories. It can be related to inflammation and cortisol. So if you're sleep deprived, cortisol will be up. That means as well you're going to have more likelihood of having, you're going to be more likely to have the belly fat. And then insulin level. So insulin is a hormone that you want to keep down. So you want to spike at certain times of the day, but not always up. And the problem with lack of sleep is that as well, it's raising your insulin levels, which is not the good combination. So sleep will impact these 3 hormones. So if we fix our sleep, you're going to regulate these 3 hormones. And today you're going to understand how with this 5-step process. So what's happening? If cortisol rises, your body stores fat. If you're sleep deprived, you're going to have poor insulin sensitivity. That means you're going to have more belly fat. And reduced testosterone at night will lead to poor recovery. Besides all of this, sleep is when growth hormone peaks. What it means is that if you're not sleeping enough, you're going to have less growth hormone and less testosterone, which basically means that your body doesn't have time to restore, to build muscle, to burn fat, to even to improve your mental function, your cognitive function, literally everything. You're not enabling your body to restore. So with this 5-step process, you're going to understand how you can improve your sleep. So what I'm going to share with you is my exact 5-step protocol for me to improve my sleep. So this is Francisco approved. If you do these 5 things, there's no way you're not going to improve your sleep. Starting with step 1, which is light control. So the first thing that you want to do is get some of these. So you see blue light blocking glasses. So I use this I tend to use this 1 hour before bed, sometimes 2 hours before bed. So if I go to bed at 10, let's say, I put this at 8, but usually 10 for me is late already. So I tend to go to bed around, like, say 9:30. So around 8, 90 minutes before bed, I put this. What happens with this is that this will block the blue light from the screens, from the TV, from the phone. So even if you want to be on the TV or on the phone, at least use this, because this will block the blue light from these devices. And the blue light is the one that shuts the production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that you produce when you want to sleep, to make you feel relaxed. So blue light from devices, from phone, from TV, even from the lights, it will shut the production of melatonin. So at least make sure you use this. Now, the second thing is phone. Try not to be on the phone 30 minutes before bed, 1 hour before bed. I personally struggle with this one because, I mean, even though I'm sharing these 5 steps, I'm far from perfect. But, and the phone is one of the things that I still struggle. Sometimes I'm in the bed and I'm still on the phone scrolling or something. I try to avoid that, but at least I'm with the red light on my phone, so you can even put red light, so I can show you here. So you have the color filters, you see? Now I have I put the red light. So at least if you're going to be on the phone, put red light and be with your blue light blocking glasses. So these are 2 things. Another thing related to light is red light. So get some red light lamps and put them all over in your room, in your living room. So 1 hour before bed, or preferably even more, blue light blocking glasses, red light on your phone, and either dim the lights or switch on red lights on your house, on your room. This will massively improve your sleep, which brings me here to step number 2, which is supplements. This is your favorite part, right? Supplements. Everyone cares about supplements. If I make a video about supplements, everyone loves it. If I do a video about sleep, no one cares, even though sleep is way more important. Anyway, we're going to talk about supplements because they have its place as well for sleep. So what I have, I don't have these all the time. Now, I'm going to explain you briefly what is it. I have glycine here, magnesium glycinate, and collagen. All these 3 improve sleep. Now, what I do is I take 1 or 2 of this. So this is around 100 or 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate 1 hour before bed. Glycine, you can take 2 or 3 grams. I personally take 1 gram along with magnesium glycinate. And sometimes I have collagen. So when I have collagen, I don't have glycine because collagen already has glycine. So you don't need to mix both. There's no point. So either one or another. So either magnesium and glycine or magnesium and collagen. I have 10 grams and usually I have this with Greek yogurt. So I have like 150 grams of Greek yogurt. I mix a little bit of collagen and then I have magnesium glycinate. So what's going to happen with this is that magnesium will improve your sleep, deep sleep, and improves your relaxation, your muscle function. And collagen not only improves sleep quality as well, but it's good as well for your body to restore, for joint health, for skin health. So it's a good combination. Personally, I like this combination at night, let's say 1 hour before bed. Which brings me to point number 3, which is kiwi. You were not expecting me to talk about a kiwi. So what's the benefit of kiwi? It's proven over and over that 1 or 2 kiwis before bed, it will improve not only the quality of your sleep, but the duration of your sleep. So this is mandatory. I always eat 1 or 2 kiwis at night before bed, even can be with this. So Greek yogurt with collagen, with 1 kiwi, and actually I don't have it here, but anyway, almonds. You know what almonds are, right? So I don't need to show you what almonds are. So I have 1 kiwi with 8 to 10 almonds because it's a natural source of magnesium. It will as well improve sleep. Besides that, I don't always have, but I'm enjoying now this one. So I have this bedtime tea, which supports a good night's sleep. What we basically have here is passion flower extract, valerian root, chamomile, basically other herbs, which is highly beneficial for sleep. I've been drinking these as well 1 hour before bed, 30 minutes before bed, along with the glycine and magnesium. So I feel good with this. So I don't have any affiliation with these brands, by the way, but I personally like this one. Bedtime, it's a good one. It's a good ritual. Kiwi as well. And point number 4 is this. So what I have here all the time at night is this. So I have a blind, so I always put my blind. So this is my kit every night. Okay, so this one. Then I have earplugs. I'm gonna show you the whole kit. Earplugs. I'm a sleep freak. If you know me, you know that I'm a sleep freak. So I'm not a supplement guy. I'm the sleep freak. 1 hour before bed, I dial in. So this one, by the way, I don't put this 1 hour before bed. I put this only at bed, so I don't walk around home with this. So when I go to bed, okay, put this, earbuds, ear plugs, blind, and now I got this. Actually, now I can remove this. You know what is it, right? So, and then I have this one, mouth tape. I've been noticing good improvement on my REM sleep and deep sleep with the mouth tape. So this is basically my kit at night. These three things have massively improved my sleep. It blocks the light, blocks the noise. Then you're just breathing from your nose, which will therefore lead to a higher HRV and a lower resting heart rate, which is crucial for recovery. So implement this and you're gonna feel the difference. Which brings me here to point number 5, which is temperature and deep breathing. As simple as that. Temperature, you can see it here, right? So now it's 24 degrees. This is okay for me to work. So if I'm working or if I'm recording, if I'm doing something like 23, 24 is fine. When it comes to 8 p.m., I put this guy 19 degrees. 19, maybe 20 degrees Celsius. Because when you're sleeping with a temperature between 18 to 20 degrees, this will lead to a lower body temperature, which will therefore increase your deep sleep. So this is directly correlated. If it's too warm, your deep sleep will be lower. You're not going to feel as restored. So you want to sleep with the room cold. So this doesn't mean that you need to be freezing. So you can be with the room 19 degrees, then you cover yourself, but at least the room is cold. This will promote better deep sleep, better recovery, and overall you're gonna feel way, way better. So give this a try. And the second thing that can be highly beneficial, I don't always do this, is deep breathing. So either a 10-minute meditation or a 5-minute meditation, but if you don't have time for that, or if you have a lot of things going on, like, you don't need to do the meditation. I personally don't do it. I told you, I'm not perfect. I'm not doing 10-minute meditation always before bed, but I do all these protocols. So I put my earplugs, the blind, the mouth tape, I take my supplements, blue light blocking glasses, like, I'm still on my phone, I'm not meditating before bed. What I try to do the last 10 minutes is either read a book, or if I'm not reading a book and I'm on the phone, at least I try to do some kind of deep breathing. So even if I go to bed, I put my kit and then I'm in bed and I do some deep breathing, like inhale. You can do like box breathing. Inhale through the nose 4 seconds, hold 4 seconds, exhale 4 seconds, and then hold 4 seconds. Repeat this 3 or 5 times, cycles like 3, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. This breath work, this deep breathing will activate your parasympathetic nervous system. So basically you have two, sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic. So one is the fight or flight, the other one is rest and digest. So what's happening in your body when you do deep breathing for 5 minutes, for 7 minutes, or even be less, can be like 2 minutes deep breathing, like have time to calm yourself. What is happening is that you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, you decrease your cortisol levels, it will promote relaxation. It's not a miracle, but combined with all these things that I told you, it will massively help you. And these are basically the 5 things that you can start applying tonight, literally, after you watch this video. Write these things, save this video, share with someone that is struggling with sleep. Please watch it again, and I swear, I guarantee you're gonna feel a massive, massive difference. And in case you want all of this written and you want my full-blown guide about sleep where I explain this in detail, just go to the description down below. You can feel free to download that free guide and you can have it for yourself, and you're gonna gain a lot of value from it. Now, I hope you gain value from this. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions in relation to sleep or any other topic, and if you want me to cover anything in specific. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now, let's sleep.